Hi, I'm Steve Thompson, president of Emery Thompson Machinery. Today I'm going to show you how to make cherry Italian ice. I've been making Italian ice since I was 16 years old, and I want to show you just how easy it is and how there aren't any secrets about how to make Italian ice, at least not to me. So let's get started. We'll come over here, and Italian ice consists of sugar, water, and flavor. Now you can use any source of flavor that you like. Certainly a great ice would be using fresh cherries, maybe Bing cherries. Today what I'm going to use is a product made by iRice Company out of Philadelphia. It's called a base, and it has the cherry flavoring in there and the cherries, and it makes an excellent Italian ice. I'm using just plain cane sugar. This came from our local supermarket, and you don't have to buy a name brand sugar. Sugar is sugar, so you buy the lowest price sugar that you can. I've measured out my water here and my pound of sugar, and sugar dissolves surprisingly very easy in cold water. You don't have to buy any special bar sugar. You don't have to have hot water. We just have the sugar in there, and I'll just stir that up and it'll be ready to pour into the machine. Then I'm going to measure out my cherry flavor, and that will get the whole process started. Emery Thompson has been building batch freezers to make Italian ice for 107 years. That's longer than anyone else. In fact, my grandfather, Emery Thompson, held the world's first patent on a mechanized batch freezer. Now I'm going to measure out 2 quarts of the iRice flavor here, and then we'll pour this all into the machine. Normal freezing time for a batch this size is about 18 minutes. So we get that measured out, and we'll pour in some of the water first. Now the openings to the Emery Thompson are so large that if I was making, say, a banana Italian ice, I could peel bananas and throw the whole banana right into the machine. You can't do that with any other machine because they don't have the large openings that we do, and their barrel isn't strong enough to withstand it. So let me pour in the flavor. In fact, our barrels are 6 times thicker than any other machine made on the market. We're 100% made in the USA, and I do something that is extremely unique to the business. I give out my home phone number. That way, if you have a question about running an Emery Thompson after business hours or on a weekend, you can still reach me, and I'll be glad to help you. So now we have the sugar, the water, and the flavor in here. This is our infinite overrun control machine. This is a 12-quart finished product, or 3 gallons. And the last time I ran, I was making tiramisu gelato, so I had it set down at, let's see, 119 RPMs. I'm going to take this all the way up to full speed because air is really not much of a factor in Italian ice. So now I'm running at full speed. I turn on the refrigeration. I don't put a timer on the machine because if a timer breaks, it would take down the whole machine, and then you'd have to pay for an expensive timer as well as a repair call. So I just have this very inexpensive little timer. I'm going to set it for about 17 minutes, and we'll be watching that process. I wanted to tell you that we also have, besides the 15 YouTubes that you can watch, how to make tiramisu, how to make wine sorbets, how to make old-fashioned hard ice cream. We also offer a series of free DVDs that expand on what we're doing here today. If you send me your mailing address, we'll send these out to you for free right away. My mailing address is etfreezers@gmail.com. That's etfreezers@gmail.com. Now we're going to let this run for a few minutes, and then we'll come back when it's ready. Okay, this product is ready. It's been about 17 minutes. Now watch carefully. Things happen very fast. The opening on the Emery Thompson is so large that we can discharge this product incredibly fast. Now turn off the refrigeration switch, open the gate, and there's pure profit. Lots of it. That's a little over 6 gallons of Italian ice at a cost of about 1 cent per ounce. And now, since we've made cherry, we would then go on to a darker flavor like grape, because we're leaving so little in the machine that the grape will cover right over. Let's see how this tastes. This is a 4-ounce squeeze cup. I'm just going to put some in there for me. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That costs 4 cents, and we're going to sell that for $1.50. That's what I call profit. Now to recap, we used just plain cane sugar, we used water from the tap, we used the iRice cherry base, which is excellent, and we processed it in the Emery Thompson batch freezer for about 17 minutes. Again, we have a series of free DVDs that we'll be happy to send you, which will teach you how to make more Italian ice flavors, how to make artisan gelato, frozen lemonade, sorbet, old-fashioned hard ice cream, frozen yogurt, all these things on just one Emery Thompson batch freezer. So send your mailing address to etfreezers@gmail.com.